We are on letter Tet, which is the ninth letter in the alphabet, in the Hebrew alphabet. Therefore, it's worth 9 points. It sounds like the letter T, the very same sound as you get for the letter Taf. The Taf is the last letter of the alphabet. The
Mm-hmm.
Tet is the ninth letter of the alphabet, a single-digit letter. Okay, and again, it sounds exactly like the letter T, like the letter Taf, no difference. Then they put it right next to the letter M to show you that it kind of looks the same. But to me, it doesn't really. It's just like an upside down tet when you
Yes.
take the mem and you turn it around, it's kind of like.
Yeah.
Um, and we will still look at each letter here. You see, it is connected with the upper light, and which is the way that we see all the letters of the alphabet, and that's how the light comes in. You could see me tracing over it with the cursor here, the mouse, starting at the left, the very top, the kots, it's called, the thorn, and you come down, straight down, and then straight to the right, and then curving up and down.
Yes, it's kind of like we receive it and we return it, and it's coming back again.
Well, that's how we build. Remember, each Hebrew letter is a vessel. This
Right.
is our vessel. So it's kind of like maybe a coffee mug or something you can hold on to
Mm-hmm.
part and sip. That's where the straw goes in or something.
There you go.
Is can the bottom be round or do we have to keep it straight when we write it?
Straight. It's on the line.
Okay. So it
Yeah,
has to be
straight.
straight.
Yeah. So actually, I showed you to start from the left to the right, but when we write in Hebrew
Mhm.
from right to left, we will start the letter right here at the Jewish nose and go up and down, across to the left, up
Oh,
again, and straight up.
that's how we write it?
Yeah, from
Oh,
right to left. And the way the light comes in, you could see it's the other way.
Okay.
No. But the way we
mhm.
humans write it on our paper. So we start with the nose
I have a hard time.
curving up, going down, across to the left, and then straight up.
That's good.
Yeah.
You make this on your page that you know this when you do this with Eddie. Go down from there. No, no, just
I got it.
So anyway, as I pointed out, this letter as well, because it is a vessel, it is connected to the light, and each vessel receives light. It has the ability to receive if it's ready. The light will not come into a dirty vessel or into a broken vessel, cracked or damaged.
but
And
we're always damaged.
that's why we're not getting the light. We're getting the light that surrounds us.
Okay.
We're not getting any direct light that comes in. We're not ready. If it came, it would shatter us. It's like putting boiling water into very thin glass without protecting it, even with a teaspoon, a piece of metal in it. Will be broken again. That's what happened to Adam. He experienced that pleasure that was way too much for him to handle. And that's how the breaking occurred. Okay. And we'll talk a little bit more about it when Eddie comes in
Okay, sounds good.
because I'm going to have you write, my secretary, you will write some questions for us to talk about when Eddie gets here. Why does every letter need that little yod?
Okay.
Why?
Because
No.
it
really
represents
necessary for
This is
every letter?
with
seven.
Eddie, baby.
Yeah.
With Eddie. I wrote it down.
Okay. And so why is it necessary? What happens if it doesn't happen?
Okay.
You see? And what actually is a letter, namely a vessel? What is it? What's the purpose of the vessel? So we'll do it together, just the first couple of lines together.
Okay.
Ta,
Ja.
ta,
Ja.
te,
T.
ti,
T.
ti.
T.
T.
Next line. To,
To.
tu,
To.
tu,
To.
te,
T.
te.
A.
See, both this te and this te, they sound alike. But
Mm-hmm.
here you get an extra vessel, an extra letter, and 10 more points. It's a very important letter too. So
Yeah, more
even though
points.
they sound the same, we have to remember to write it properly.
Yes.
Okay. Line 3, one of you can start.
Ma, me, me.
Wonderful.
That's
Okay.
right now.
You see how each letter is connected? The
letter.
upper light, each letter has to receive the light eventually. It has to correct itself in order to receive the light, because without the light, we're like a body without a soul. We're dead, just empty vessels. No use. You know, a vessel is meant for holding something. Okay, line 4.
Mo, mu, may.
Perfect. Line 5.
Tame. That means impure, right?
Correct.
Mate.
Yes. That
Mate.
is the rod of Moses.
Oh,
Mate.
the rod?
Stick, yeah. The stick that Moses used to part the sea, to get water out of the rock, and many, many, many miracles.
And strike the rock.
And talk to the rock and strike the rock.
Mati?
Oh, the third word, mati and matu. Good. Line 6.
Mumi.
Yes.
Mumo.
Yes.
Natu.
Yes.
Lote. No, lota.
Luta. Excellent. Line 7.
Tovu.
Yes.
Comes from good or tov.
Return. No, oh, that's good, right?
To go. Same root, huh? And then tahu.
Yes.
Mita.
Yes. Mita is bed. When it's spelled this way with a tet, it's a bed. When you
bed, just to sleep in?
Sleep in, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It's exactly the same spelling as you see second word on line 5, mate, but different vowels.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I see.
Okay. And the reason I was talking a little bit at length about the word mate is because you're ready to hear about it, since I already took a peek at your intention and you wrote something here that indicates to me that you're beginning to understand that everything that we're reading about and talking about, we have to search within us. Where does it fit in me? Right? You did write that. I changed a few things, but this one I kept for sure. And so we do want to, I'll go back to the book. We want to find out what is that mate, the rod of Moses, because that's our example. The way Moses used it, how do we use it? And I don't expect an answer now, but it's something to think about. What is it exactly? We're supposed to hold it. If we dropped it, what happened? Then we have to pick it up again. And what happens when we pick it up again? Is that the way that we can, so to speak, hold on to the creators? Is it representing our faith? All kinds of things. Start thinking about these things because this is part of your correction. When you realize it, then it finally, you see the light
Mm-hmm.
and that makes a big difference in your perception of reality. And the difference in the perception of reality is the correction, is already the corrections when we see it correctly. Okay, we're ready to go on. Line 1.
Right, what your
Yeah.
turn.
Go ahead.
Mida,
Yes,
Mati,
yes,
Rita,
yes.
Rida, no, Rida.
Chida, and chida is like a puzzle or
Ida.
a question, but
Okay,
more than a question. It's kind of like a poem that is asking us to answer something.
like a riddle.
A riddle, yeah, that's a good word. Okay, I just couldn't think of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I just had to think too.
It came from above, of course. Everything does. Line 2,
Um, Halatu,
yes,
Haratu,
yes.
um, Tahavu,
Tahavu, yeah.
Makaru.
Good, wonderful. I'll go back to Chida, to the riddle. The reason I'm going back to it is because my last comment on it was that it comes from the Creator. Everything comes from the Creator. Now, if we see it and we don't relate it to the Creator, we don't get the correction. We just talk about it intellectually, you see. But as soon as you connect whatever is happening or whatever you're seeing or whatever you're talking about with the Creator, that it all comes from Him, there is none else beside Him, and it's all in order to bring us closer to Him, you make that correction, and already you're a step higher. Okay? So
Mm-hmm.
it's very important to always keep that in mind, everything. Okay, line 3.
I know.
Line 3.
Mm-hmm.
What were there any words in line 2?
Nothing important.
Okay.
The last word on line 2, macharu, means sold in the past.
Oh, okay.
When Joseph's brothers sold him to the
Oh,
Egyptian, you'll
okay.
find that word in there. But it's like you go to the market, they sell you things.
Maradu,
Yes?
Tuvenu.
Yeah, from the word tov, my good. It's for your own good, my own good, our own good.
Okay. Dubenu
Yes?
and Matenu.
Yes. Matenu is plural for mate. Line 5 of the
Stick.
previous page. Yeah, the
Rod.
rod.
Okay.
The rod. All right. Okay, where are we?
I just read line 3.
Okay, so matenu is our. Mate. Mate is a singular. Okay. Line 4.
Tamu,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Bitenu,
Yes.
um, Batenu.
Yes. Comes from the word bait, our house. See, whenever it ends with nu, like bitenu, matenu, tuvenu, is a plural.
Okay.
Our house, batenu. Okay.
It's a plural, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then our
Plural
house.
for bait. Bait is house, batenu is plural for it, our house. Connect.
Oh, okay, you're
Yeah.
talking not about the
Yeah.
house being plural.
Right. Our house. It's okay. Me BT.
Me BT. Okay. Line 5.
Mabati,
Yes.
Mibito,
Yes.
Mapato,
Yes.
Migiti.
Yes. There's a few words here, but they're not important enough to spend time on them now.
Okay.
Line 6.
Mititi.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, Talenu.
Talinu.
Talinu.
Talinu. In line,
Um,
next word.
um,
Does it come from the Talit?
it might be Kino Renu.
Inorenu.
Um, Dodenu.
Dodenu. Good. Talinu is not from the word talit because it would be talitu.
Okay.
Um, Talinu is actually we hung. It's taken from the verse in the book of Psalms again. Talinu kinorenu. That's kind of like half of a sentence. We hung up our violins or our
Oh, okay.
musical instruments on a tree. When they were in Babylon, and the Babylonians asked them to sing for
By the
them.
rivers of Babylon.
Yeah, and they said, how can we sing on a foreign land? And they just refused. They hung up, you know, their violins on the branches and did not use them at all in exile.
And Dodenu, does it come from our uncle?
Dodenu, yeah, it could be our uncle.
Okay.
The Dod also means a beloved. Like
Okay.
Oh,
it's
okay.
also Dod, and it could also be reading David, the first
Oh, yeah.
king,
Oh,
David, or Dod. Okay, but it's not important or relevant for us now. 7,
Somer,
yes,
ja, Decha,
yes.
Malkut, Malkut, Malkutacha? No.
Mal,
Mal, oh,
Ut,
Rutra.
Malchutcha.
That's
Yeah,
kingdom, right?
your kingdom.
Your kingdom.
Your kingdom. Good. And the last word,
Erech,
Erech. Okay. Line 8.
Uh, Modecha.
Meodecha,
das
yes.
Me,
Wort ist immer meh.
Meodeca.
Odecha, cha.
Ha.
Meodecha. That means your
Okay.
strength. You shall love the Lord your God with all your strength, with all your heart. You know, but meodecha is strength. Okay. The next word,
Um, Badarek.
baderech. Yeah, derech
Baderek.
is the path or the way, on the way. So baderech, on the way. Yeah.
Yimlok.
Yimloch, yeah, and that means will rule or will be king from the word melech. You could see melech.
Rule or reign, huh?
Yeah, will be king over us, will rule over us, will just be our, upper.
Shameru, Shamru, Shamru.
Shamru, yeah,
Ve, Venay,
yes,
Israel,
yes,
Et,
yes,
HaShabbat.
yes. Shamru vnei Israel et Hashabbat. Bnei Israel, the children of
Children.
Israel, observed or kept. Shamru means kept. The children of Israel kept et HaShabbat, the Sabbath.
Okay, so it's the past tense.
Yeah,
Okay.
Is that kept or guard?
observed, like
Observed. Okay.
like you,
Okay.
like Jews nowadays. They
Okay.
observed it. Yes. And number 2,
Uh, Hotea.
yes,
Um, Et.
yes.
Um, Yadeka.
ידיך.
Yadeka.
Yes. פותח
I-
את ידיך. פותח means to open. You open your hand.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
song.
Yadacha is hand.
Open your hand. פותח את ידיך. Why do you open your hand? Either to help someone lift them up or hold on to them, or
Hmm.
you want to give them something, or you can open your hand to receive
To
something.
receive too, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the hands have a lot of very important purposes. That's why we want to keep them clean. Because if we open our hands for the Creator to give us anything, He's not going to put it in a dirty vessel. So it would spoil it. And number 3,
Malchutecha,
Malchutcha.
Malchutra. Oh, okay, yeah, I see that.
Same word you had a few lines ago.
Yeah, it's kingdom, right?
Your kingdom.
Yeah. Malchut,
Yeah, kingdom.
Kal, or is it Kol?
Kol.
Kol, Olamim,
Yeah, all the words.
the world.
Your kingdom is a kingdom over all the worlds.
World.
So we know there's more than one world. It's talking about worlds here in plural. Okay, 4.
Erek.
Yes.
Apayim.
Paim.
Paim. Okay. Um, U, 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 well,
Ukta.
Ugdal.
Ugdol. It's kamatz, the same thing as in the word kol. You have it
Okay.
in
Oh,
Gdol.
Cool.
that's
From the
awesome.
word gadol.
Gadol. Okay. So it's Ugadol.
Yes.
Okay. Said.
Chesed,
Hesed.
that's mercy, right?
Said.
Yeah, chesed, but it's spelled here with the kamatz, chesed.
Hasid. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah.
Sometimes because of the biblical style, you end the sentence with a different vowel than
Okay.
if it was in the middle of a sentence. So erech apayim means long suffering, long nose, because af is nose, long nose. So I don't know how that is connected with long suffering, but that's what it really means. You are referring to the Creator. He's long suffering and great in mercy.
Great mercy. Gadol.
Very, very merciful. There's no comparison between him
Mm-hmm.
and even the best person that we can imagine we want to be. He is so much greater in mercies and love and
Mihamore. Hayam.
yes. Who is the teacher today?
8 is pen
Yes.
and Mach Beret, notebook,
Notebook and
Avodat Bayit. Homework then.
yeah, homework. It could also be housework if you're cleaning the house. It's whatever work you have to do around the house.
And biblical Avodat is used for service, right?
Right. Avodah is work.
Mm-hmm.
If you work for someone else, then you service them. If it's for yourself, you know. Okay, start with David. David.
Afo Uri. Where is Uri?
Okay, Shulamit.
Uri Baba Yit, Uri Kotef.
Yeah,
Uri is in the house. Uri is reading,
no,
writing.
writing. Yeah, David.
Says
That's
Mak
David.
Makotev. No, yeah,
Yeah.
Makotev Uri. Mi Miktav. Miktav.
Yeah, let's read it again with question marks.
Okay. How about it says Makotev Uri Miktav?
Yeah, Makotev Uri. What is Uri writing? A letter? Shulamit.
Lo, mach beret. No, mach. I'm sorry. Lo michtaf. Uri kotev. Avodat bayit.
Yeah.
That
No,
is
he not a letter. Because the question was, what was Uri writing? A letter? No,
not a
not a
letter.
letter. Uri is writing his homework.
His homework, yes.
Yeah, he had homework from school, obviously. Okay. David?
Um, Bameh kotev uri avodat bayit.
Yeah.
What it with
With
it?
yeah.
Yeah, with what is Uri writing his homework?
The homework. Yeah.
The homework.
Yeah. Shulamit?
Uri kotev avodat bayit
Mhm.
mach beret.
Ba,
Bach beret.
ba, mach, beret.
Mach beret. Ba mach beret. Sorry.
There.
I was too fast there. Mach
Uri writes homework in the notebook. In the
in
notebook.
the notebook.
Yeah. What is this word again?
Now this one is Bameh kotev Uri. With what does Uri write?
Yeah.
Come on, Shulamit.
There you go. Shulamit.
This one is Bayi Paron.
Ba'i.
Ba'i Paron.
Yeah.
Uri Kotev Avodat Bayit Bayi Bayi
Ba'i.
Paron.
Ba'i.
Bayi. Oh,
I.
Bayi. Bayi.
Bayi.
Bayi Paron. That's
Yeah.
a pen.
Bayi peron.
Ba'i peron. Pencil.
Pencil. That's
Pencil.
pencil peron.
Oh yeah, pen is eight.
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 Yes. Okay. David.
Um, If Ifo Riva. Where is Riva?
Yes.
Shulamit.
Gam Riva Babayit. Gam Riva Kote Vet.
Yes. Translate.
Also Riva is in the house. Also Riva is riding.
Good. David.
Ma Kotebet Riva.
Mm-hmm.
What is Riva writing?
Good.
Gam Riva Kote Vet. Avodat Bayit.
Yes.
Also Riva is writing her homework.
Yes. David.
Um,
And there's a question mark at the end.
Gam Riva Kotevet Avoda Bait Bamek Beret.
במחברת.
Bamak Beret.
Beret.
גם ריבה כותבת עבודת בית במחברת?
That sounds so much better.
It does, doesn't it?
Is Riva also? You see, I
Writing.
put is and then Riva and then the word gam also.
Yeah.
Is
Also,
Riva also
Question is also here.
writing homework in the notebook? Shulamit?
Kane, Gam Riva, Kotevet, Bamach, Beret.
Yeah,
No, yes. Also, Riva is writing her homework in the notebook.
yeah. Riva is also,
Also writing. Mm-hmm.
yeah, in the notebook. David?
Bamek Kotevet Riva Bamek Bet Beret.
במחברת, yeah.
Bamek Beret. Okay. With what is Riva writing in the notebook?
Yes.
Oh,
The answer.
I guess that's also, then I guess I can say this one too. Gam Riva Kotevet Ba Bamek Beret. Um, Ba Iparon?
Be'iparon. Yes. Riva also write or is writing in a notebook with a pencil. They were probably instructed to use pencils because you can easily erase it.
That's interesting. They gave us the word pen and we didn't use it. It's,
Oh,
they tricked us
oh, really?
in the vocabulary.
Oh, it, right. We didn't get it yet.
No,
Maybe in the review.
Yeah, well, the
it doesn't matter. It's
review.
interesting.
Yeah, and there is more phrase readings, but even then you don't see.
No.
Okay, so we're gonna do the review for next time, and you just practice it, okay?
Okie dokie.
And then we'll go on to another letter.